this has been a time like no other in our history. What all of us have had to go through with COVID, we've all been touched by COVID in one way and the other, some in a really, really, really devastating way. And as a result, they've lost faith. And, you know, we say it since we were little kids, you can't lose faith. So what's your advice on that front?
Well, my advice is, you know, sometimes we think we lose our faith, but God is still right there with us. He's got us on the palm of His hand. I think there are times that, you know, it's hard to have faith, but I don't think you should stay down on yourself. All you have to do is say, you know, God, help me to have the faith, and I believe He'll bring you through. But it is a difficult time, and our heart goes out to people, but I don't believe the answer is to just live bitter and live negative, because that draws in more negativity. So even in those difficult times, when we deal with people that have lost loved ones, and like you said, it's tough, but you still have to believe that, you know what, I wouldn't be alive unless God had something better in front of me. So you get up and you take it a day at a time. You may not see how you can do it 6 months, but can you do it 24 hours? Get up, be good to somebody, have faith, see the bright side of life, and, you know, just recognizing that we have air to breathe means that God has something for us to do. So choosing to have that attitude of faith.
I love it. And, you know, you have so many words of wisdom, but these have come over years. These are all based on personal experiences, interacting with your congregation. Do you have some personal stories that you can share with us, how somebody turned away from hopelessness and embraced positivity and got it all back?
Really do. I just go back to my own life. So years back, 1981, my mother was diagnosed with terminal liver cancer, and she was, you know, very, very sick. She was yellow, and nothing the doctors could do for her back then. And so we didn't have anywhere to turn except to faith. Nothing medically speaking the doctors could do. So we turned to our faith, and we prayed, we believed, we said, God, you know, we know when we believe all things are possible. And didn't happen overnight, but my mother's here 41 years later, 88 years old. She's still going strong, and the medical field has no explanation for it. But you know what? Sometimes these things happen. So that's why it's easy for me to encourage people to be a believer and not a doubter, because God has the final say. When you stay in faith, it opens up doors for unusual things to happen.
You can't dismiss the power of faith.